Hey y'all, so I'm sitting here at my nephew's school, but I just wanted to acknowledge, we can get caught up with the cares of this life and this world and everything, and I just want to acknowledge my niece's best friend, close friend. She called him brother, and I've even gotten a chance to encounter this young man personally. Um, at her birthday party, I can recall being able to sit at the table with my big old belly, and I I wasn't even supposed to be able to sit with them for her birthday party, but I got a chance to sit with all her friends, and Warren was one of them. And last week, Warren ended up getting shot at his school in the bathroom at Joppa town, and it just is so tough because I was watching some of his videos and they got a chance to do a candlelight for him. But it's still uneasy. Like, I was just sitting watching the video and my stomach just kind of just started hurting a little bit, because it's like, it's really, really disgusting to know that you have people, children, adults, whomever, no matter whom it is, able to just access firearms and come into a school and shoot recklessly for whatever reason. It's like, where's the security within the schools? How did the child that shot him, get firearms? How was he able to do that? With the timing, there's so many things that I could say in this moment. My heart goes out to his family, and I'm going to consistently be praying for him. He was a beautiful soul. From what I know, he comes from a beautiful family. And my niece, she posted a post, and she just said she felt like it was her fault. And I just want to acknowledge people who have lost loved ones, maybe because, for whatever reason they've lost them. I don't even want to give a specific. Somebody feels like it's their fault, and I just want you to know that it was not your fault. Somebody needs to be freed today, in this moment. It was not your fault. God's will be done no matter what. It doesn't matter how things happen or why it happened. God's will prevail. And one thing that we do know is all things work together for the good of them who love those who are the called according to his purpose. And no, it doesn't feel good. I've never lost a son. But when I think about Warren, he reminds me of the boys that I do have. And I'm really, really praying that to all the people that he's impacted thus far, that they're able to breathe through such tragedy and to get closer to God. I pray that this gets them closer. One of the things that made me smile was that my niece, she evangelized to that young man, and he promised her that day that he would go to church with her. And the crazy part about it is the same day that he promised her that he would go to church with her was the same day that he lost his life. Now, that may not mean something to someone else, but God ultimately knows the heart of one. I don't know where Warren has gone, but I do know that his commitment in saying that he was willing to go, God could have done anything within that split second within his heart. And for those who don't know God, I urge you to get to know God. We don't know when it's going to be our last time. I don't even know when it's going to be my last time. But what I do pray is that whatever you're feeling right now, whomever has lost a loved one, I pray that you know that it's not your fault, but that it was God's will. And you may not understand it now, but I pray that you understand it better by and by. So I'm sending all of my love to Warren's family. I'm sending my love to the Joppa town family, because when you go to school with a child every day, that becomes, there's several people in there who become your family as well. Sometimes your schoolmates and your classmates and even staff could be more family than family. I do know that he comes from a beautiful family, and I just pray that God continues to have his way even in this. Warren, I only known you for a moment. I only got a chance to encounter you for a moment, but you were a joy within the moment that you were. I just want you to know that you are loved here, and if his family ever gets this video, that he was loved by my family, and Chrissy loved him so much, and so did Anna, and so did everybody else